This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois.
And I'm Beth Jones. Breaking news at this hour. Local, state, and federal authorities are on scene at a residential building near the intersection of Parker and 3rd Streets in Bangor.
Our Devin Dagnalt is live near the scene. Devin, what can you tell us at this time?
Thanks, Beth and Peter. Right now, we don't know a lot. What we do know is the Bangor police have a warrant that they've been trying to execute for well over an hour. For the past hour, they've been calling for the occupants of apartment 8 and 9 to exit the building with their hands up, as that is the only way they can guarantee their safety. Right now, there is a heavy police presence here at this scene. We have multiple police vehicles as well as multiple tactical vehicles and officers in tactical gear that have been coming in and out of the building. Back to you, Beth and Peter.
So a developing story there that we'll certainly be keeping our eye on as the evening progresses. Thank you, Devin. In other news tonight, former Southwest Harbor police officer Richard Strout was at the center of conversation during a town meeting that residents attended to air their grievances regarding the actions of the select board and police chief. Town officials hoped this meeting would be a turning point in regaining the public's trust. Our Doug Banks attended that meeting and has the story.
The hiring and subsequent firing of a former police officer took center stage at Southwest Harbor's town meeting.
It's disgusting. I want his resignation. Yeah. He's supposed to be the steward of this town. He hired that piece of crap. Yeah, it's unacceptable.
Could you address the board? Okay.
Absolutely unacceptable.
Okay.
The department announced Richard Strout had been hired on June 27th. Following public outcry and a 1,000 signature petition requesting Strout's dismissal, the chief publicly apologized and announced Strout was no longer with the department on June 30th. Strout's history includes 3 separate lawsuits during his time at the Machias Police Department. The 3 lawsuits, along with numerous other accusations, dealt with assault and sexual assault. A resident close to the victims stated that the cases were settled, not dismissed.
And when it's cleared in the courts, that's the best that I can go on. Yeah. Other thing is, anything after that is hearsay.
The 3 lawsuits, can you clarify what you meant by
hearsay? They were cleared. Correct?
No, they were either...
They were settled, they were not dismissed, they were my friends.
So why did you say they were hearsay? Hearsay is a very strong word. Okay. You said they were hearsay.
I believe you're putting some words on.
No,
Police Chief John Hall read a 20-page report about the hiring process for an officer. The select board told residents that they were given a notice of his intentions to hire Strout. Hall and board members were aware of Strout's history before he was officially hired. According to Chief Hall, Strout was hired because he had the most years of experience compared to the other candidates, and that he believes in second chances.
I run by the town manager. I say this is who we're looking at.
So you're looking for the town manager's approval?
No, I'm giving the town manager information. So she's involved in that. I'm giving her information.
With questions still left unanswered from the select board and the police chief, and with Strout still living in Bar Harbor, community members who attended the meeting still feel unsure of what the future will hold.
A little disappointed, honestly. I was expecting this meeting to be a chance to rebuild some trust for the community. But every question that was asked was just answered with, we don't really have the way to say that. We can't explain further than the background check and why he was hired. I'm not really sure how the process was so horrible to allow this person to be able to get a job here.
In Southwest Harbor, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
In other news, 9 soldiers from Maine's 146th Cyber Warfare Company have been called upon for a mission in support of the Army Cyber Command. Although many of the details are not available for release, what we do know is that the unit will be departing for Fort Gordon in Georgia this month and will not return for approximately 1 year. The relatively new unit has been in existence for less than a decade. Executive Officer of the unit, Lieutenant Nathaniel Allen, also works as an information security analyst for Camden National Bank. He says his team isn't exactly what people might imagine when it comes to cybersecurity.
I know in my friend group, they think I'm some big hacker man. And that's like every one of my soldiers, we're all hacker guys. We, got the hoodies on and we're hacking away in our little dark room. That is part of what we do, absolutely. But a lot of my soldiers, we have a lot of military intelligence people within my unit, and they're not as technically inclined because they're the ones making the plans for us and be like, hey, connecting the dots, and then providing us that information.
Allen says the work they do is highly adaptive and constantly changing as technology evolves.
Well, switching gears now, tuition-free community college throughout the state was extended for the next 2 years as part of Governor Mills' newly signed state budget. Our Matthew Jurancic has that story.
Last year, Governor Mills signed her Maine Jobs and Recovery Plan into law. The plan provides $300 million in workforce investments, including up to 2 years of free tuition for high school students enrolling in a Maine community college full-time. Governor Mills extended that program for an additional 2 years when she signed the state budget Tuesday.
We are ecstatic that Governor Mills and the legislature has supported the continuation of free community college. This is an important program to help young people reach their goals and dreams.
The $15 million investment will allow students graduating from high school in 2024 and 2025 to attend any Maine community college without paying $1 in tuition or fees relating to course equipment. Statistics from the Maine community college system have shown this program is working, with 6,400 members of the classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022 taking advantage of the program. Now in its second year, Russell's expecting even more students to enroll.
This year, we are going to be beyond our pre-pandemic numbers.
Michael Eastman is both the student ambassador and student senate president for Eastern Maine Community College. He says this program provides a big boost for Maine's economy.
A lot of them are coming from families that may make a little bit more money than others, so they're not qualifying for that financial aid help. And having that free college initiative is very crucial because if not, they would have gone to a four-year institution and it would have cost them a lot more money.
More importantly, Eastman appreciates the governor making a difference for those who are less fortunate, allowing them to chase their dreams.
We are seeing trades decline in people doing the trades, so having them here and having them available to all students at a low to no cost for graduating classes that are eligible is very important.
In Bangor, Matthew Jurancic, ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
Definitely excellent news for many, many students that program has just grown by another 2 years. Very, very good news.
It's going to be providing opportunities for a whole other swath of students who might not otherwise have that opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and get a first check of our forecast and see what's coming our way weather-wise.
Hey, Beth and Peter, thank you. Happy Wednesday. Your first weather is brought to you by Webb's RV. Check out the spring and summer specials on RVs and campers. Don't forget, we have the sharpest pencil in town, and we have the warmest temperatures in town, right? Highs today back in the upper 80s, even a couple low 90s across parts of the area. But now there are a couple thunder showers out there currently that will cool us off a bit tonight. High of 88 here today, 85 Millinocket, 84 for Bar Harbor. We'll take it. Tomorrow will be about as warm as today before some cooler temperatures get in here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with some more rain. But out there now, there are some thunder showers kind of roaming around. These will quickly get out of here tonight, and by tomorrow, looking good before our next weather system gets in here later on Friday into Saturday. Our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies, maybe a couple thunder showers out there ending soon with low temperatures in the 60s. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter.
All righty, Jeff, thank you so much.
And there's more local news coming up right after the break. Stay with us.
It's the Toyota Summer Savings Event featuring SUVs from the longest-lasting brand, Toyota.
You've been waiting for a new Toyota, so now's the time. Come and get it.
Right now, you could save up to $1,600 with affordable 3.99% financing on all-wheel drive RAV4. And every RAV4 comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance and more. The Toyota Summer Savings Event at your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters.
So come and get it.
Toyota, let's go places.
Ready to update your summer style? Shop your favorite name brands for 25% off already amazingly low prices during the Label Shopper Summer Sale. 25% off summer fashions going on now. Label Shopper. Great clothes, great prices.
Why wait until November when Black Friday deals are going on now at Ashley? Take advantage of low monthly payments with 0% interest through July 2028 in-store only. Plus, shop doorbusters starting at just $2.99. Shop and save today only at Ashley.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma or asbestos-related lung cancer, contact the law offices of Joe Bornstein to learn about your legal rights. Maine has the highest rate of mesothelioma fatalities in the U.S. You may be eligible to receive compensation if you were exposed to asbestos products while working in a shipyard, mill, factory, or construction site. For a free case evaluation, dial 207-CALL-JOE or online at joebornstein.com.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back. On Monday, the PFAS Fund Advisory Committee approved a 5-year plan to help Maine farmers impacted by forever chemicals. The plan has a budget of roughly $70 million. According to PFAS Fund Director Beth Valentine, $30 million will go directly to impacted farmers to replace lost income. Another $20 million will be available for the state to purchase and manage contaminated properties that farmers want to sell. Valentine says the funding is crucial to help those affected by PFAS.
The PFAS Fund amplifies all of that existing support and brings online 3 new avenues of support: the land acquisition, the research, and the healthcare. So having Maine is out in front with this comprehensive plan for what to look at, what sort of assistance is needed, and sort of the magnitude of the needs.
Valentine says she expects funding for most parts of their plan to be available as early as next year. If you'd like to learn more, you can visit maine.gov/DACF.
We're here to help is more than the tagline on the website of Partners for Peace. The organization has provided assistance to people escaping domestic violence situations for almost 50 years. Callie Warren got an inside look at the nonprofit's work over the last 5 decades.
Partners for Peace has been providing domestic violence resources to Penobscot and Piscataquis counties for 50 years, and they're celebrating accordingly this fall. But before they begin to commemorate their golden anniversary, the nonprofit staff is reflecting on their impactful history. Casey Falkingham is the Director of Development and Engagement at Partners for Peace, and she's been working in domestic violence advocacy for 12 years.
We certainly want to see an end to violence and abuse in our community. That's our ultimate goal. In the meantime, what we want to do is create a comprehensive support network for people who are falling through the cracks.
Partners for Peace was formed from the merger of 2 storied domestic violence relief projects, Woman Care and Spruce Run, Maine's very first domestic violence project and only the 3rd in the nation. Now they have 25 paid staff members and an army of passionate volunteers to provide relief and safety to those affected by abuse. Peggy Day has been one of those hardworking volunteers since the mid-1980s.
What's wonderful is working toward peace. There's so much violence, in the world right now that it's wonderful to be a part of something that's not that.
In the next 50 years, the organization hopes to incorporate more diversity and focus on advocacy work for LGBTQ+ Mainers, people of color, and disabled individuals. Falkingham says these individuals experience higher rates of domestic violence. The nonprofit helps over 1,000 people per year by providing transitional housing, legal services, support groups, and more.
We have people calling our helpline with just incredible gratitude for the help and the support that Partners for Peace has provided them.
For more information on the anniversary of Partners for Peace or how you can get involved in supporting their advocacy, visit partnersforpeaceme.org. In Bangor, Callie Warren, ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
Such an important issue for the state of Maine, and you really have to just say thank you about 1 million times to folks who make those resources available and give people a safe way out.
So many people volunteering their time to make a difference. Just great to see that organization growing over those 50 years and hopefully continuing to grow in the next
50 more, absolutely. Well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, we have much more to talk about, including the Ellsworth food truck scene. Stay with us.
Hey, women of Maine. Let's talk. When was the last time you or mom had a mammogram? Wondering when to get a pap smear? Want to see someone who actually listens? Every women's health question matters, so start the conversation with friends and with us. We're here to answer all of your real, honest questions, even the ones that are tough to ask, because every part of your health matters. Northern Light Health, how are you?
ABC 7, Fox 22, Mainly Eyes, and River's Edge Chiropractic want to send you to see the Kids Pop Never Stop Live Tour, Saturday, July 22nd at the Maine Savings Amphitheater in Bangor. Sign up to win tickets by registering at Mainly Eyes in the Bangor Mall. Your #1 choice for eye care and eyewear. Mainly Eyes. You'll see the difference. And River's Edge Chiropractic Wellness Center in Old Town. Win tickets to see Kids Pop July 22nd on the Bangor waterfront.
We get up and go, no matter what day it is. We make sure nothing keeps us from doing what needs to be done, because we're driven by what we love. Milwaukee's outdoor power equipment handles any job, big or small. From trimmers, blowers, and mowers to pole and chainsaws, Milwaukee's battery-operated, high-output tools will help get you to the moments that matter most. Get what you need to keep you firing on all cylinders when you sign up for Napa Rewards. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Are you on your way?
Yep, coming.
And Mom and Dad?
Don't worry, they'll be there.
Happy anniversary!
Go beyond the expected with the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Comfort Shoes and More is your destination for all of your spring and summer footwear essentials. We have trained podorthists on site, and our friendly, caring, and knowledgeable staff will make sure you are fitted with the proper footwear that is perfect for you. We have Power Lace shoes, the self-lacing shoe activated by your body weight. Just step in and go. We have many new sandal styles from Hoka, Teva, Power Step, Stride, and more. Come visit Comfort Shoes and More in Newport to find the perfect shoes for you.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Herman Motor Company. Whether you're looking for a new vehicle or to have your current vehicle serviced or detailed, Herman Motor Company has it all.
Welcome back. Down East Community Partners is getting a jump on helping people get through the heating season this year. Starting next week, people can start applying for heating assistance, and the organization is encouraging Mainers not to wait until the last minute. Our Grace Blanchard has more.
Here at Down East Community Partners, they say although it seems like the winter season is far away, now is the time for Mainers to start preparing for the winter weather.
So this heating season starts this Monday, July 17th. This year we're excited to be expanding what we've been doing in the past. We're going back out to the communities that we serve in Washington and Hancock counties.
Down East Community Partners offers funding to support Mainers through the winter, and they're reminding those in need not to wait until the last minute to reach out.
There are a lot of steps along the way, and we want to make sure that people are aware that it's very difficult to do this last minute. If you don't start the process early, you will potentially be in a situation where when you're in need of the benefits, you'll be waiting in the process to get your appointment, to get your benefits.
Starting in August, they will be having in-person events for people to learn more about their services and to apply early.
Washington and Hancock counties are definitely two counties in Maine that have been underserved, and we are trying our best to make sure that the people in these areas are given the opportunities that other Mainers are given, and that's a big goal with DCP.
The first in-person event will be August 1st in Stonington. Organizers suggest calling before to schedule an appointment to learn if you are eligible for benefits. In Ellsworth, Grace Blanchard, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, Millinocket may feel miles away from the Hollywood scene, but it's actually closer than you might think. The bright lights, buzz, and money made from blockbuster movies has found its way to our rural way of life. Our Jody Hersey introduces us to a visual effects artist making it all happen.
And when I'm moving my mouse here in Millinocket, it's moving somewhere in Los Angeles.
Dave Rand is a Maine native who attended the University of Maine and later went on to L.A., where he's been working as a visual effects artist for movies like The Matrix, Moana, and The Patriot starring Mel Gibson. Rand is responsible for this stadium flood scene in Batman.
So if it's burning or water's flowing or it's exploding or a building completely falling apart and crumbling, that's what I do.
Rand moved to Millinocket when the studios in L.A. shut down during COVID. He attached Starlink to his home, which allows him to work on films and TV shows from his dual computer system.
I have never been more inspired than when I came here.
Rand says almost all movie effects are unfortunately done outside of the U.S.
I did the movie Life of Pi, which is an interesting story because that's really almost the last major motion picture where the effects were done in the United States. A lot of effects are done now in Canada because the government kicks back almost 60% of whatever you spend.
Rand says the ruralness of Maine is where true artists can boost their creativity, recharge their battery, and invest their Hollywood dollars into a community that can put it to good use.
I think places like Millinocket, the more beautiful, inspiring places are where artists are going to want to go. We're dictating where this industry goes. When COVID hit and we went remote, none of us wanted to go back.
Proving with technology and some Yankee ingenuity, a kid from Maine really can make it in the movies. In Millinocket, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, when you think about it, Millinocket, I mean, you're that close to Katahdin and the Katahdin Woods and Waters Monument. So right. If you're looking for beautiful inspiration, you put yourself in a good spot.
Seriously.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, there's not many places in the state of Maine you can go without just taking in all of the beauty that there is here. So
it's just jaw-dropping.
It's amazing. And what a cool resume there from him.
Yeah. And hopefully, spreading that influence locally, getting others inspired to get into the movie business, but bringing Maine along for the ride.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, folks, well, there is still more to come. Stay with us.
Full Weather is brought to you by Diversified Ink Tattoo Studio in Penobscot Plaza in Bangor. And let's talk about, we did it. We brought some sunshine back today. Nice job. But now there's some clouds back in the area and also some scattered thunder showers out there. A couple of those are getting a little loud across the region this afternoon and evening. They'll get out of here quickly tonight. And then tomorrow, we should get a break in the action for a while before our next weather system gets in here late tomorrow night, but more so on Friday into Saturday. And they are lined up, right? So here's a system across us now, another one across the Great Lakes, and look, there's more upstream. So we're in this very, very, very wet pattern that's going to bring us some pretty good rainfall, most likely over the weekend. So here's tonight, looking at lots of partly cloudy skies across our area tonight. The storms are done by 11:30 or so, and then tomorrow is going to be a pretty nice day, followed by increasing clouds throughout the afternoon. We should stay dry tomorrow, at least until tomorrow evening, and then lots of clouds around tomorrow night with a couple of showers around. Here's Friday morning, some more rain showers around. That's not the main event. The main main event gets in here later Friday into Saturday. That's going to bring us another soaking rainfall across our region, and that rain locally heavy probably on Sunday as well. All right, so going forward rainfall-wise, I took this through Saturday morning. Between now and Saturday, not a lot, right? A little bit of rain shower activity out there tomorrow, not a big deal tomorrow night. But then overall after that, look what happens, right? Yeah, here we go again. Another healthy rain event is on the way, probably later Saturday, then again on Monday, and we are still in this very, very wet pattern. Until then, though, look what we did today. We cranked up the heat, high temperatures, upper 80s, a couple of reports of low 90s out there, and it's incredibly humid. And that's going to end tomorrow, though. Less humid tomorrow as a front comes through the area tonight. Highs today, 88 here in Bangor, 85 in Lanaken, 84 for Bar Harbor. So this is above average. This hasn't happened a lot this year, as you know, as we had the sunshine out there earlier, but now the clouds are rolling back in, and we are in for a couple of thunder showers tonight. I checked on the air quality as well, and here we go. So it's kind of poor across the Boston area. There is some haze in the atmosphere there. For us, though, we're all good and likely to stay good into the weekend and beyond. Our forecast for tonight, though, is rain showers out there now will be ending shortly. Look for some dense fog in there. Low temperatures down near 62, muggy low temperatures down near 62 for tomorrow. All right, so partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow's going to be another nice day. We earned it, right? Look for high temperatures back up in the low to mid 80s, a bit cooler tomorrow, noticeably less humid tomorrow as well, with a south breeze around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows tomorrow is going to be the nice day, a chance for rain back in the forecast Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Locally heavy rainfall late Friday to Saturday, then again Sunday into Monday, with high temperatures Monday humid in the mid 80s. Beth and Peter.
First ever Mazda CX-50, purpose-built for the outdoors. With our most advanced driving technology for responsive, consistent performance, on-road and off, that entices you to go further, more often.
Find your new Mazda today at Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and discover what Varney value is all about.
The Lucerne Inn and Ryan's Pub is world-renowned for beautiful dining with a delicious view, featuring award-winning dishes from their executive chef, Arturo Montes. It's a true destination dining experience. Relax and unwind in an intimate space with your loved ones, family, and friends. We are pet-friendly, so your furry friends are always welcome to join you at your table on the deck, whether it's a special occasion or any occasion. The Lucerne Inn is the perfect choice for your business or family gathering.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Pittsfield, is sponsored by University of Maine Early College, tuition-free online courses for high school students, umaine.edu/early college. BB's Tattoo Company, Route 7, Newport. Don't cry, don't whine, get yours where I got mine. Stop by and check us out. And Triple S Tack Shop, located in Carmel. Come see us for quality clothing and equestrian gear. Consignments are always welcome. Whenever Maine Wood Floors wants to know the weather, they log on to foxbangor.com. Whether you're searching to add beauty with a new hardwood floor or need to restore your old one, Maine Wood Floors is your hardwood flooring expert in Mid-Coast Maine.
Here with At Home Kitchen, Bath, and Flooring in Dover Foxcroft, we are proud to be the one-stop destination for all of your interior home renovation needs. Here you'll find our amazing kitchen design team and our flooring installers on staff and ready for you and your custom projects. We have over 50 years of combined experience, and we will work with you from start to finish, including design, demo, and cleanup. So come on down and see us and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
Tonight, President Biden on the world stage as NATO agrees to expand and takes on criticism from President Zelensky. Plus, will the extreme heat continue to worsen? More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David.
Welcome back. There are several new food trucks that have made their way onto the Ellsworth scene this summer. The Salsa Shack and the Black Sheep both opened not far from each other, and the community has so far welcomed them with open arms and empty stomachs. The Black Sheep, run by two brothers from Sullivan, and they offer a diverse selection of hot dogs, smash burgers, and much more. The Salsa Shack is run by an Orland resident, and locals can find delicious tacos there. The owners say despite being in competition with one another, they've also been able to lean on each other as they begin their new business adventures.
Staying really busy, we're all sharing business, and we're all helping each other out the best we can. It's actually been a lot of fun, like working with other local food trucks, also trying to make a living.
It's been nice that we all kind of work together too, because it's nice to support each other when we're just 3 food trucks. We all, go to each other if we have time, but we all pretty much have the same schedule. So we do try to hit up everybody.
The Black Sheep can be found in the auto parts store parking lot on Route 1, and the Salsa Shack sits next to the Ellsworth Harbor Park. Both trucks plan to stay open through, or at least well into October. So some great news for food truck lovers. Man, both of those sound so good. I want to try them out.
I just love the entrepreneurial ingenuity behind a food truck. They're all so unique with their own menus and their own kind of vibe, if you will.
Right.
It's such a convenient option, too. You can just whip into a parking lot, get some food at whatever food truck, tickles your fancy that day.
Right.
Yeah, it's just, and you're supporting a local business, a small business.
Yeah.
So I just feel like they're a win-win-win-win-win.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have to say I'm anxious to sample both of those.
Me too. Yeah, it's an amazing idea, a great business venture, and I'm glad that it's so far been very successful for them.
Yeah, they're definitely all over the state for sure. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for us. Good night.
Good night, everyone.